All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to you. I want to Hashem Yahushua, Hashem Harakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of great millstone who will teach well, and I want to say Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, it's your brother Karate Design back with another lesson. All right, and I seen a video, all right, that the brother sent in the group chat, and it's disturbing because our people are being led astray, man. All right. We need to have scripture first before I show the video. All right, this is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forsaken the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. All right. So the Lord is going to reject those that reject him, man. Okay. And you got individuals from a Israelite camp that's teaching false doctrine, man. Okay. And this is ridiculous because this stuff right here is going to cause our people to be burnt up in fire, man. Okay. So just listen to this video. All right, they said the mark of the beast is sin. All right, so let's grab what sin is right quick, okay? Because that's a bold-faced lie right there, man. All right. All right, here we go. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. All right, so when you take the Rfid microchip, which is the mark of the beast, you are committing a sin. All right, so when you transgress the law, that is not the mark of the beast. Okay, all right, that is false, man. Okay, all right, that is false. All right, but there is scriptural proof on mark of the beast. All right, and let's go on and get it, man. All right, I just read to you that sin is a transgression of the law and not the mark of the beast, right? So let's grab Revelation 13, man. All right, this is Revelation 13, and I'm gonna start at 16. All right, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, can you go buy and sell with sin? All right, can you go do that? Are you able to do that in this time? All right, are you going to be able to do that when they crash the dollar? All right, did you know that that China has their digital dollar? All right, and it's about to be up and running, if not already up and running. Okay, and that's going to further the United States. Okay, to push forth for their digital dollar. All right, which is going to be used inside the RFID microchip. Okay, all right, which is the mark of the beast. All right. So now I'm going to go into some commentary. All right, I'm going to read the commentary that's here at the bottom of my Bible. It says, then I'm going to go into the commentary in the blue letter. All right, it says, only unbelievers, this is for Revelation 13:16 through 18. It says, only unbelievers will receive the mark of the beast. All right, the mark will be placed on either their right hand or on their foreheads. All right, but both very visible places. All right, your hand and your forehead is a very visible place, man. And then when you go into these establishments, whether there be a restaurant or whether they be a clothing store or whatever, right? They have you scan your forehead or they have you scan your wrist, man. Okay, all right, or your hand, all right, whatever, because they say it's taking a body temperature, but that's only um, you know, conditioning the people to scan something in order for them to, receive or pay for goods and services, man. All right. Um, it says both very visible places. No one will be able to buy or sell anything having thus submitted to the political and religious system of the beast. All right. The word mark means charagma. All right. And it is often used to describe an image, stamp, brand, or other mark. All right. So it says right here, charagma is often used to describe an image, stamp, brand, or other mark. All right. So let's get what this mark is. Okay. Let's look at what this mark actually is, man. And then I'm gonna get this commentary that is on this chip. And look, you can even Google Mark of the Beast, man. All right. Look, you got something right here. It says Crown Royal 19 and the Mark of the Beast. All right. I'm sure and I know that they are, you know, they going to go hand in hand with one another, man. But let me just go to images. All right. You got right here on the top right. Yep, on the top left. You're right. You see somebody holding a microchip in their hand. All right. You see this man, this Edomite, all right, holding a microchip in his hand. Right here. There's a scriptural proof right there. You see that? The Bible, Revelation 13:16 through 17. Scriptural proof of the RFID microchip right there. All right. Then you got all these people, right, getting chipped. All right. There was chipping parties in Sweden. All right. There's this guy right here and this with somebody with purple gloves getting chipped. All right. They had this company Foursquare chipping people. All right. They were doing it with your dogs. Oh, here you go, right here. These people at this company where this Edomite lady is, right? She has some items in her hand, all right, from her store that she had purchased with her chip, all right, buying and selling, all right. All right, so right there with that. Hey, Shalom, Mike, how about you, Mal? Shabbat you, Barakatah. Um, Now let me get this commentary, all right, on in the blue letter, all right. It's commentaries on John Brown, all right, in the blue letter, okay, all right. We got to do more reading on the commentaries, all right. We got to do more reading in general, all right. Speaking to myself first and foremost, all right. But here we go, all right. So Revelations 13 and 16, all right. Reading the commentary on it, right. This commentary got so much stuff, man. All right, but it says right here, Revelation 13 and 16, he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, or free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. That's in the NKJV, based on the commentary right there, okay? All right. It says, and bullet point one, it says charagma, a thin carved sculpture, graven work, all right? And bullet point number two, karax, it says to sharpen a point through the idea of scratching. This sounds like this is in the commentary. This sounds a lot like a hypodermic needle piercing the skin. All right. Commentary point number three. It says, if you remember last week, we pointed out that the number 666 had a name and that it was Chai Psi Stigma. All right. Let's go into point bullet A under his commentary. It says stigma from stitzo, a mark, or it says to stick, i.e., prick, a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. One of Webster's dictionary definitions for stigma calls a small spot, scar, or opening on a plant or animal. So they're telling you, all right, reading the commentaries, okay, all right, that this chip is going to be pricked or stuck in you, man. All right. It says in the readout of the microchip, there were 9 levels of information that the designers wanted included. They were name and image, or a picture of your face. They want to. They also wanted social security numbers with an extra international digits. With the extra international digits, a fingerprint identification was also to be included. Physical description, family history, address, criminal record, occupation, income tax information. All right. Going into bullet point C. All right. It says character and impression, the exact expression, the image of any person or thing, marked likeness, precise reproduction in every aspect, in every respect, i.e., facsimile. All right, I don't think I'm saying that word right? But continuing on, it says the microchip has exactly that, an express image of its recipient. All right, so if you receive this chip, you are a recipient of it, right? So you are receiving what this B system is going to receive, and we know that this B system is going to receive destruction. We know that this B system is going to receive thermonuclear fire from you. How about Shema Shai? All right, it says. It says recently under the new healthcare program, they are talking about the womb to tomb positive identification. There are bills before Congress right now and others that have passed the bill, have passed that will allow a microchip of identification to be injected into your child at the time of birth. The president was given this authority and control under the Immigration Control Act, Section 100 in 1986. All right, so brothers should look that up. All right, and then so you receive that chip, you're going to receive the judgment for receiving that chip because you are accepting this beast system into your body, man. Okay, all right, and we're going to read what that judgment for this beast system is. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. The third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And their smoke and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and the image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. All right, so if you receive this image, all right, in your body, you're rejecting the Lord, man, and you are receiving Esau Edom as your as your God, man. All right. I want to grab something in Exodus. I think it's Exodus. All right, this is Exodus 21. Tawadi, how about you now, Shai? All right. Um, this is Exodus 21:5. If the servant shall say plainly, I love my master, my wife, my children, I will not go out free. All right, this is you can liken this into today, man. All right, that the nation of Israel are service unto Esau, Edom, and his beast system, and they will not give up, their life for the Lord to stay a part of this beast system. So they're going to keep their children, their wife, their jobs, all under this beast system of oppression because they don't know anything better. They will not go out from under this beast system, okay, unto a better life, man, which is going to be either, through death, all right, because we know you have Shema Shai, men of war, all right, or through you just going without and suffering for a while, man, all right. Uh, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or to the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. All right. So if you take this chip, you're gonna be serving Esau Edom until the day that the Lord comes out here and destroys him. But you also gonna be burnt up with him. All right. You also gonna be burnt up with Esau Edom, man. Now I just want to look in this little Bible I got right here, the New American Bible. I want to see what it says about, any commentaries on this RFID microchip. But if you take that chip, man, listening to these false prophets, all right, they causing you to err, man. They causing you to be destroyed, man. All right, this is what they got at the bottom. It says the second beast is described in terms as a false prophet, okay, who accompanied the false Messiah. All right, okay, whatever. We know that's not true. All right, it's talking about the beast. We know the first beast is Rome, right? All right, and the second beast followed after the image of Rome, right? It says Israelites, but it says Christians right here. All right, I hate that word, right? Because that's not who we are. It says had to either worship the emperor, all right, in his image, or to suffer martyrdom, all right, or be a witness for Yahweh Shai. And being a witness means to die, man. All right. In this case, okay, all right. All right, they ain't saying anything that's relevant. But let's read what this says. All right, they ain't telling me nothing. All right. But we know that this chip, all right, is the RFID microchip. All right. Now, that guy, whoever that was in that video, that IUIC guy, said that there's no scriptures on the chip being in the scriptures. But I read that earlier, Revelation 13. Here's another one in the New Testament. In the Old Testament, this is Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, to do to all that trust him. All right, so you can liken this into today, man. People are leaning on this broken staff called America, this beast broken system, all right, and they're putting their hand, all right, basically to to the ways of the beast system, so that the beast system can pierce them with this chip, man. Okay, all right. I'm gonna read it again. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed. All right, and you know a staff is for support, right? On Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. But if thou say to me, we trust in Yahweh our power, it is not he whose high places and whose altars Hezekiah has taken away, and said to Judah and to Jerusalem, ye shall worship before this altar. All right, we're gonna trust in the Lord, man. All right, we're gonna trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. We're not gonna take this chip. We're not gonna listen to these false Israelite camps speak unto our people, saying that the RFID microchip is not the mark of the beast, which is a bold-faced lie. All right, which it is. All right. I'm gonna go back into Hosea 4. All right, I read 6 earlier. I'm gonna keep going. And as they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore, will I change their glory into shame? And look at us, man. We are in a state of shame right now, man. All right, where they are saying that that this vaccination that they came out with that it's been approved, right? And Dr. Fauci said that it was another, a so-called, black woman that made this vaccination, and that Jake should take it, man, because it was a black woman that made it, man. Excuse me, these Edomites are pulling out all the stops to convince you Jakes, man. All right. Going on, continuing in Hosea, they eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity. All right, you can liken that to these pastors, man. All right. Yep, you can liken that unto these false Israelite groups, man. All right. And there shall be like people, like priests, I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. And the Lord is coming with his reward, man. All right. And his reward is either going to be, thermonuclear fire or salvation, man. And Yahweh desire is salvation for us, man. All right. For they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. All right. You listening to these other false prophets, man. You're not taking heed unto the Lord, man. You're not listening to the men of great millstone and everybody that's teaching that same like doctrine. You're listening to, IUIC, and they not telling you that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. You are crazy, man. You're gonna take it because you're listening to false individuals, man. The Lord is gonna destroy you, man. All right. Verse 11: whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. My people ask cancel at their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them, for the spirit of whoredom hath caused them to err, and they have gone a whoring from under their God. Right? So when our people listen to these other Israelite camps, man, that's not teaching them that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. They are going off, all right? They're 9 times out of 10, man. If they don't come across a video from one of the men of Great Millstone and those individuals that's teaching the same like doctrine, those individuals are gonna fall for the loophole and be deceived and take the chip, man. And those individuals that have that 501c3 charter, right? They are part of the deception or the manipulation tool that Esau Edom is going to use to get Jake to take that chip, man. Because here it says that they were deceived into taking the chip, man. Let me find it. I think it's in Revelation 19. Yep, it's Revelation 19 and 20. And the beast was taken with him, the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that had worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. All right, so Jake is going to be deceived into taking that chip, man. All right, Jake is going to be deceived into taking that chip. And shit like this is going to cause our people to be deceived into taking it, man. All right, let me grab it again and then we'll close out, man. This causes our people to err, man. All right, you hear that nonsense, man? All right. They lead our people astray, man. And those people that follow them, they're going to fall into the ditch, man. All right. The blind leading the blind. Let me grab that scripture right quick and I'm going to close out, man. All right. This is Matthew chapter 15, verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch, man. All right. And individuals that follow after false doctrine, you being led to fall into a ditch, man. All right. By your blind leaders, your church pastors, and these Israelite camps that don't teach the 100% truth according to the scriptures, man. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Harakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew on teach well. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect Kwame Yasharala and the Bible Ball. Shalom. Shalom, Akim Yahabashim Shai Brakatah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Ak, it is, man. It's a stumbling block, man. Shalom, Akim Yahabashim Shai Brakatah. Shalom.